fun holiday vacation, because I stalk you guys on Facebook, Instagram, and everything. This is a product that really is for kind of two different sides of the coin.
Yeah.
It's for fun, for camping, for tailgating, for glamping, for, you know,
it's my favorite.
Yes, the glamping. I know you love that. Hair gel included, right?
Yep.
And then also, it's for emergency preparedness. And you know, we think about, oh, we live in Florida, you know, hurricanes. In California, the power company's shutting off the power.
Right.
Right?
Yeah,
because of all the forest fires, they're like, oh, we don't want to start a fire. We're going to make it, no one have power. What?
Well, and think about Becky sitting out there, right? I mean,
yes,
if you can't get a hold of her.
Exactly. College in California, my daughter goes, yeah.
It's not one of these, right? She might have your daughter, your son, or your loved one across the country might have one of these that's going to plug your, you know, charge your phone or something.
Right.
Because it has 2,000 milliamps, but you're going to get 1 or 2 charges out of this. What I want you to think about this, Helen, is this is a 21st century battery powered generator. No gas, no oil, no stinky fumes. It only weighs about 11 pounds. It's about the size of a gallon of milk or like a toaster. And it's an industrial amount of power. So it's the perfect equivalent to those big, clunky, messy, smelly, stinky, quite frankly, toxic gas generators that you're going to be able to recharge your phones many, 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 many times, but not just your phones, your mini fridges, your CPAP machines, your scooters, your lights, your fans, your TVs, all sorts of things. Your nebulizer.
Which I have, because my daughter and I have asthma. You gotta plug that in.
So that's really where like the rubber meets the road for you guys, right? Because,
absolutely.
And I'm gonna show you in a second, because I brought a CPAP machine, so you can see how it all works. Now, one thing I want you to pay attention before I get started is I'm gonna be plugging everything in real time. I don't have anything pre-staged here, so how it works for me here right now at this demonstration is how it is going to work for you at home. So when you lose that power at home, you're gonna take this out of the box and no gas, no oil, one button right here. I'm gonna press that button, boom, an industrial amount of power. I didn't put any gas, any oil. Listen, Helen. Super silent. I can keep this inside, in my car, next to the baby's bed if I want to. I don't have to keep this. You're not gonna have a
gas generator indoors.
No, you gotta.
Don't do that.
You gotta keep those things. It is so dangerous. Well, it's actually,
it's illegal.
I think it's legal. You have to keep it 20 feet from your house. And think about the safety issues that causes, right? Because in order to run your lights and your fans outside to that clunky gas generator, and who wants to go outside during a blizzard or a hurricane or a storm to pull crank and put gas in those things, but you have to run those cords from all of your appliances outside through an open door or an open window. You have to keep those open. With the EcoFlow River, keep it inside. You can keep all your doors locked so nobody's coming in your house when you don't know about it. So anyways, when you get it home, one button press, industrial amount of power right there, and then this is where the River is worth its weight in gold. There's 9 ways to charge your things. I'm gonna get through all of them here in a second, but I wanna get to the most important first. These are your high-powered 3-prong wall outlets, your AC wall outlets. That stands for alternating current. What does that mean? Look around your house right now, see those wall outlets. Virtually anything you can plug in around your house, around those, in the walls there, you can plug into the back of the EcoFlow River. Plus we have our little cigarette lighter here. But if we lose power, one of the first things to go is our lights. So let's go ahead and plug in our lights. And by the way, did you guys know we are right in the middle of winter storm season? And winter storms, and you see our light just came on, is the leading cause of power outage nationwide, according to FEMA, every single year. So because we're down south here, it's not quite that cold yet. I brought a fan, but if we were up north, we could plug in a little heater as well to keep us warm. So now we've got our, see that going there? We've got our fan going, we've got our light going, and I can keep on plugging things to stay connected so that you don't have to worry, oh my gosh, my daughter Becky, she's gonna run out of power off of that one little cell phone charger once or twice. This EcoFlow River, I can plug in my lights and my fans and all of my communication devices, my iPad, my telephone, my computers, and it is gonna run this light and this fan, get this folks, for over 100 hours. Do the math. That's 4 days of time. FEMA recommends that we have 3 days of provisions on our hand. We think about food, water, and shelter, but what about power? This is gonna give you the ability to have power, the perfect equivalent to a big clunky gas generator for 4 days immediately following that unforeseen natural disaster or hunting, camping, fishing, tailgating, boating, you name it. Or what about the kids' party? You want to run the popcorn maker and the projector, and you don't want to have the big, clunky, noisy gas generator. You can do all that for over 100 hours with this EcoFlow battery-powered generator before you ever need to recharge it.
TV in your blanket fort.
Exactly.
You know the blanket fort, right?
I still make the blanket forts. Absolutely.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Exactly. By the way, this also comes with a carrying case. And you may say, oh, okay, who cares? This is a really nice carrying case. It looks like one of those camera bags.
Yeah.
You know, it's got padding, and it's really, I mean, it's got that hook and loop closure at the top. And if you're going, maybe you're going tailgating, you're keeping it in the car, it has a little place here for, you know, your cords and things like that. And it's padded all the way around. It even has a case, I mean, what do you call this? A cross-body handle.
Shoulder case. It's also IPX4 rated, so it's water resistant. You can keep it outside and it gets water in it.
Everybody's doing the IPX4
well,
today. I don't even know what that is until 5 minutes ago.
I know, I heard Justin, the other Justin tell you about that on the Mr. Beans. Yeah.
Right, but we also have color choices. So we have it available in rose gold, as you just saw with the computer. I know you guys love rose gold. We have silver, gold, and gray. Oh, okay, I'm sorry, and here's the if purchased separately. It's a $600 power station, $599.99. Right there, boom, you're saving $100. We include the case, that's a $60 case. You're also getting the charging cables, all of the USBtomicro, that's, by the way, goes in your cigarette lighter. We're calling it like an 8-pin USB, fancy names. Here are the colors. Rose gold, which I know is always popular. We also have it in a very sleek, modern silver. We're calling it white. And then we also have it in gold. And then this is called black. So these are the colors, and everyone gets the same color case, right?
That's right. This case only comes in one color.
All right. Now, I know that you've got lots of other things to talk about. And I know what's coming up next is I know the router. People forget about the router, because if you don't plug in your router, you don't have Wi-Fi.
Well, that wasn't coming up next, but you know what? Since you mentioned it, let's go on over here and talk about the router, Helen.
Because that's what I was like, I didn't even think about that. I just think that the internet is magically through the airwaves. And then it didn't even occur to me that when, you know, you lose the power, you can't. And if you don't have the internet, how do you have the updates to when the power outage is over with? Well,
it's funny you mentioned that, because a lot of people think like, oh, I lose power, I don't have the internet. Well, that couldn't be more opposite, the farthest thing from the truth, because the internet's pretty much always out there. What happens is this right here is your router. Many of you rent these from your cable station, your cable companies, and you have these at home. The router is what brings the internet into your home and then disperses it like a Wi-Fi signal in your house, or a Wi-Fi signal in your house. So when you lose power to your router. So let me show you a little workaround here with your EcoFlow River. My wife and I, this is how we keep ours at home, set up on the desk in case we ever lose power, you know, our computer and our internet never goes out. So again, one button press, an industrial amount of power. I'm not pouring gas and oil, no stinky fumes. Keep it on your desk at home. And let's go ahead and plug in our router right here. Here we go, and you're gonna see this router. Go ahead and check it out here. Our router is lighting up. You see the power just came on. Let me show it to you in real time one more time. So I'm unplugging my router. Now let's go ahead and plug it back in. Router just lit up. Now I have internet. Now I'm gonna go ahead and plug in my computer to the front, which, by the way, I wanna go through what these ports are. I'm plugging my computer into a USB-C port. It has 2 USB-C ports. That's where EcoFlow is leading the charge for the future right now, because a lot of your Lenovo's, your MacBooks, your Androids, and your Apples are all moving over to these USB-C ports by 2021. But we also still give you the 4 the USB ports right here. 2 fast time ports, 2 regular USB ports. If it used to take you 4 hours to charge your phone in the old ports, it's gonna now only take you 2 in the new fast time ports. Plus this LCD screen right here. This is going to be a real-time gas gauge, if you will. Down to the minute, it's gonna tell you how many watts in, how many watts out, how much percentage of battery you have left, plus the amount of hours of battery life you have left based on what you have plugged in. The most frustrating thing for me on other battery-powered generators is that they just give you those 4 little LED lights. Who knows when those things trickle down how much power you actually have left. Now you know down to the minute when you need to recharge your EcoFlow. And now we've got our computer going. Now we've got our router going with our internet. And it's all right here from the portable industrial Rolls-Royce of battery-powered generators. And why do I say Rolls-Royce? Because this is lithium-ion battery. It's only 11 pounds. Do your research. If you look at other battery-powered generators out there on the market, they're about 35 to 40 pounds because they're lead acid. That's a car battery, and those are very dangerous.
Okay.
So this is very safe as well, very safe and clean.
Yeah, I do want to mention that if you're thinking, gosh, I'd love to get this, but maybe I didn't budget right at the holidays for $500, we are doing VIP financing with their HSN card. It's about $42 a month, and if you don't have an HSN card, you can also get $20 off a single item purchase at time of approval. Go to hsn.com, put an HSN card in the search. No annual fee for the HSN card, FYI. The 800 number is 694-1418. Now, I know that we have something else available called a bonus buy. So if you buy your EcoFlow Tech River mobile power station today, you can get $50 off your solar charger. And so you save $50 on this, and this blows me away that you can solarly, through the sun, recharge your river, your EcoFlow.
Listen, it's a gift that we all have. It's out there available for everybody. We can create our own self-sustaining power. This is a 50-watt solar panel. There's 3 ways to recharge your river. One is you can plug it in your wall at home. If you have power and you're just doing regular things around your house, you can plug it into your car. We're gonna give you both of those chargers. And then like Helen said right here, you can charge it with the solar panel. So even under partly cloudy conditions, lay this out in the grass, in the driveway, on top of your car, in the back of your pickup truck or your boat. And let's say you're not just without power for a couple days, but what if you're without power for a couple weeks? You're going on that long camping or hunting trip. You need your solar panel, because then you can keep all of your stuff plugged into your river, all of your phones, your lights, your fans, your TVs, everything you need when you're out hunting and camping and fishing, because when you're glamping, you need a TV. Just kidding.
Yes, you are correct.
And you can keep all of that running with a little bit of partly cloudy sun, and you can recharge your river from 0 to 100% just with the solar panel in less than 8 hours. But you don't have to unplug anything to keep it charging, because this EcoFlow river has something called flow-through charging, which means it has safe battery protection. Unlike other battery chargers where you have to unplug things while you recharge your charger, you can keep everything plugging in and powering while your EcoFlow river is also charging. You know, when Hurricane Irma pushed through here a couple years ago, you couldn't get gas within a 10-mile radius of the St. Pete area, which means everybody with a gas-powered generator, when they were running out of gas,
you can't
they were without power. But guess what? You have your solar panel out there, and you have your own self-sustaining power. So if you're a prepper or you're going off the grid, pick yourself up that solar panel, and look how lightweight it is. It's only a couple pounds.
And I think we only have the 85 watt available, because I know we use.
So the 85 watts just a little bit bigger.
Okay.
But it's like a pound more, and it's just a little bit bigger.
Okay.
Gives you more. Basically gives you more horsepower. You're gonna be able to charge it a little bit quicker.
All right, this is pretty amazing technology, and I think you're going to be surprised how much you're going to use it, because you're going to think, oh, you know, I'm going to use it if there's a power outage. But then, just like the folks at the beach, or maybe you've got an area of your backyard where you're like, oh gosh, you know, we don't ever listen to music. We like to sit out there, you know, with the fire and have a drink, but we don't have any power out there. It is a power source wherever you need power. It's like taking an electrician with you wherever you go. Wherever you want to plug something in, it'll be right with you. You know, take it in, you know, the car in your next trip. You'll be surprised how much you use this. And again, it's only 11 pounds. Now, when you have it fully charged, how long will it hold its charge for?
Great question. It's going to hold its charge for 12 months.
For a whole year?
For a whole year. And that's another thing I want you guys to think about when you're considering buying a battery-powered generator. Many others will only hold their charge for about 4 to 6 months. EcoFlow River, because of its lithium-ion technology, will hold a charge for 12 months. So if that natural disaster sneaks up on you, just grab it off the shelf at 11 months and 20 days, and you're still going to have 100% charge to power your lights, your fans, your TVs, your mini fridges, all that good stuff. So 12 months, Helen. But here's a little workaround. This is a little life hack, a little pro tip, if you will. Check this out, what I brought from us. I told you there were 9 ways to recharge your items with the EcoFlow River. That's native built in. It's literally plug and go. But what if you pick up one of these? You go to the little store with the door, the little local store with the door. You can pick these up for $5 or $10. It is a surge protector power strip. Let's go ahead, and you see right here, it is that high power 3-prong. We're gonna plug it into the back of the EcoFlow River. And I have just quadrupled the amount of things, my wall outlets, you see that just came on. My light's still going, but what if we want to plug in we're going to plug our fan back in. What if we need more light? We want to run a light to the kids' bedroom. I brought a floor lamp with me here. So let's go ahead and plug in the floor lamp. We'll see that come on. What if we need another heater or another fan? The kids, they need their fan going. Mom and dad, they need their fans going. I have 2 fans, 2 lights, plus I brought my little laptop computer down here. We're gonna see that come on. Look at all of these things I keep plugging in. The computer just came on, plus one more thing. How many of us, we rely on this, like we said at the top of the show, for our medical devices, right? So I brought our CPAP machine here. I don't wanna leave you hanging. Many of us, this is where the rubber meets the road. Watch, we're gonna go ahead and plug in our CPAP machine. Look at all of these things that is being plugged in, and you see nothing's trickling, nothing, this isn't a trickle charge. Full amounts of power are going to every single one of these devices. It's not like I'm unplugging one to plug in another. Everything is working in real time, but now I have my CPAP machine going. You see that just came on. It's lit up there. Let's go ahead and turn it on to therapy mode, and we're gonna hear that come on here in just a second. But now, not just hear the air going with my CPAP machine. If you lose the ability to breathe in the middle of the night, you are out of luck. But now many of us, we keep our CPAP machine plugged into our EcoFlow River, regardless of whether there's a natural disaster or we go out of town, and we keep our EcoFlow River plugged into our wall. So if we do have just a rolling blackout in the middle of the night, our CPAP machine, our nebulizer will always stay plugged in and giving us that necessary oxygen, and everything has that full amount of power. So I hope if you pick this up, you got a power strip laying around your house and you're able just to do that little pro tip, that life hack, like I said. And look there, she's turning on her lights. She just pulled it off the shelf. Either way you look at it, this is not just for the natural disasters, but for the fun things too. The kids' party, the birthday parties, the hunting, the camping, the fishing. No gas, no oil, no stinky toxic fumes.
I have a question. Yeah. What color do you think is the most popular, based on your vast experience here?
I mean, honestly, I would say either, I'm gonna go with white.
Rose gold.
Rose gold. Well, you know, Joe Harrison just sold that rose gold HP computer over there. So now you're picking this up, and this will power your HP computer as well.
Exactly. Most popular is the rose gold. Aaron, how many do we have left in the rose gold? Do we have like a... We have, okay, so we have a good amount of quantity. We have the rose gold, so we are not in danger of selling it out in this presentation, but so you're good to go with the rose gold. We also have it in white, gold, and this is black when you order. And when I say black, to me, this is more like a gray, kind of a steel gray there. So there's the gray. It does come with the carrying case, and it comes with all the cords and everything that you need. It's a $685 retail value. We have a low HSN price. It's $85 less than that. So, but you even save $100 off of that. So it's a feature price of $100. And I really recommend that solar power. I mean, that's pretty crazy. Bonus buy. So here's the if purchased separately, $685.97. You're getting it home for 6 monthly payments of $83.33. We ship with the first payment. FlexPay is any major credit card, MasterCard, Visa, American Express, PayPal, Diners Club. And if you have an HSN card, you get a year to pay off your River EcoFlow. A year, it's only $41.67 a month. And we are doing free shipping and handling on that.
What?
It says $17 to ship it, but $0 is better.
Wait, free shipping? Could you imagine?
This is heavy.
Could you imagine calling the depot store and having them ship you one of those big 100-pound gas generators? How much that would cost?
Well, honestly, I've never had a generator because I don't want to keep gasoline in my garage in the house. I don't want it to smell like gas. I don't want anything blowing up, exploding. I don't want any of that.
We'll pick that up. Would that be intimidating for you?
No, not at all.
What if you lived in a condo or a townhome, or you got evac to the shelter? You can't take a gas generator with you.
You know what? You're right. Even if you're evac to the shelter, you bring your power with you. Be on your laptop. You know, watch a movie. And if you've got kids or grandkids, boy, does that make a difference. When the entertainment ends, that's when the kids start driving you nuts.
Well, I start driving myself nuts.
Right, or
so
me.
You saw the lights and the fans and all that stuff over there. You saw the medical devices. It'll even power your scooter. How many of you